is. This treaty was one of the events that led to the end of the revolution and how our country is today. In honor of our complicated history, today we are going to review the events of the Russian Revolution, which spanned from 1917 to 1920.
There were 8 major events that marked the revolution, the first being the main cause of Russia's initial disarray entering World War I against Germany. Russia experienced food and fuel shortages, economic inflation, and record-breaking casualties that threw the country into poverty and chaos.
The second event was the real beginning of the revolution on March 8, 1917, called the February Revolution. Russia used a different calendar at the time, so the current date does not line up with the dates they used. In this protest, approximately 90,000 citizens marched in the streets for bread.
Next came the October Revolution. On November 7, 1917, officially known as the Great October Socialist Revolution, revolutionaries violently overthrew Tsar Nicholas II, whose family had ruled for 370 years. The Tsarist government was replaced by a republic largely led by Russian members.
Near the end of 1917, on December 2nd, the new government, the Council of People's Commissars, withdrew Russia from war with Germany.
We have John Reed on site for our next event. A few months after Russia withdrew from the war, on March 3, 1918, the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk was created. I am standing here in the room where the treaty was signed 102 years ago. The treaty granted Germans a significant victory because Russia broke ties with Allied powers. The treaty signed after 2 months of negotiations and was forced on the Bolsheviks with threats of German and Austrian advancement. The Russians signed it because their country was already in a civil war and had no other option. Back to you.
In July of 1918, the Bolshevik family took the Tsar and his family into custody. On the 17th, they killed them at Yekaterinburg.
In late 1918, the Reds and Whites were created. On December 6th, the counter-revolutionaries organized a group known as the White Army. A day later, on the 7th, Leon Trotsky set up the Red Army, the Workers' and the Peasants' Army, in order to fight the Whites.
After the Reds and the Whites were created on December 14, 1918, they started to fight in the Russian Civil War. This bloody and violent war lasted 2 years before the Reds beat the Whites on November 19, 1920.
The results of the revolution include the change of Russia's economy from rural to industrial. The government also seized farmland and distributed it amongst the peasants. Women were given equal rights to men as well, and finally, religion was banned in many aspects of life.
That's all for today, folks. Tune in next week to hear about how climate change is affecting Russia's glaciers. This is Gabby
And Grant,
signing off.